Ford and General Motors electric cars are about to get access to Tesla's Supercharger network in the United States. Here's when it will happen. Here are the details. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm Sam Evans. You're watching the Electric Viking. Great to see you. In February, so in 2 months' time, or actually just under 2 months now, probably just over a month, Ford and General Motors EVs will have access to Tesla's Superchargers. Now, of course, you will need an adapter to use the Superchargers because they use NACS chargers, but you can purchase one of those adapters from Tesla and they're very, very cheap. Good news for customers of GM and Ford EVs. Will you have to pay more though to charge your EV using Tesla's network? Most places worldwide, if you have a non-Tesla EV and you use Tesla's Supercharger network, you do have to pay more. It's a significant premium. It's one of Tesla's ways of kind of getting you to convert to a Tesla electric car. Here's the thing though, if you do have a Tesla EV, you pay significantly less than you pay on other charging networks, or what you pay on, to be honest, as far as I know, any other charging networks in the world. Tesla EV chargers are on average about 20 to 30% cheaper worldwide. Tesla will open up its 12,000 strong supercharger network of DC fast chargers, Ford and GM EVs. This was announced by Tesla's design manager for charging infrastructure, Jennifer Prater. And surprisingly, this news actually came on an almost 2-hour long YouTube video of a city planning meeting from Far West City in Utah, which is surprising. So that's the reason why no one heard about it. However, Tesla's rep was asked to take the stand and answer questions from city officials, and she was able to provide this information to the city officials.
You may have heard in the news the last year or so, most of the other car manufacturers have agreed to adopt Tesla's charge port. Okay. That is our first car company, Ford, and then GM are starting in February of 2024. Once they have the charge port and the software to interface with our charging stations, they will actually be open to those vehicles. We're opening up to most of the other car manufacturers in stages just to make sure we don't get swamped all at once. These would then be open. We wouldn't anticipate being able to construct until maybe the spring if we get all the approvals. So this would begin to be open to other car manufacturers.
During the meeting, Prater said that owners of GM and Ford EVs, the first two companies to create a deal with Tesla to use or get access to its supercharger network, will be able to recharge their cars at pretty much all Tesla stalls beginning in February, including those that will be built in Far West City. So we're not exactly sure yet if you'll get access to all Tesla charging stalls across all of North America, but I believe a significant percentage of them will be open to non-Tesla, to Ford and GM EVs beginning in February. Here's what she said. You may have heard in the news in the last year or so that most of the other car manufacturers have agreed to adopt Tesla's charging port. The first companies, Ford and then GM, are starting in February of 2024. Once they have the charge port and software to interface with our charging stations, they will actually be open to those vehicles. So the holdup is not actually from Tesla. It's from GM and Ford actually putting the software into their cars so they can use the network and not just use it, but integrate into the network in a way that makes it easier for customers to use it. She said this: we're opening up to most of the other car manufacturers in stages just to make sure, we don't get swamped all at once. And of course, Tesla know that other people are coming. A lot of people are coming. Realistically though, it's probably not as many as you think, because approximately 70% of all EVs on the road in North America are currently Teslas. So it's not going to add that much to the network, not that much more than what you would expect it to be. Now, when Ford actually made a deal with Tesla to become part of the Supercharger network, the CEO of Ford, Jim Farley, he said that future Ford EVs could come with both a CCS and NACS chargers. But most manufacturers are not planning to do that. In fact, most manufacturers are saying that by 2025, they will only be installing NACS chargers on their vehicles. So in order to use CCS chargers, they'll need a converter to convert from NACS to CCS, which is kind of unusual. But to be honest, I don't think many CCS chargers will be used after 2025. Maybe some, but most charging networks, almost all chargers being installed now are being installed worldwide, even from other brands, not Tesla, with the NACS chargers as their primary charge port, because that's the future of charging in North America. What will happen to CCS chargers? I think they'll be actually probably obsolete within a few years' time, and people will probably stop using them, which is unfortunate. It's a bit of a wasted investment. Let me know what you think on this in the comments. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.